So I want to try to figure out how to make UI buttons kind of shiny in this way that Pet Simulator does it and a lot of these other big games with great UIs do it. Today we're going to talk about how to make that. And obviously the first thing we need is a button, so I guess I'm going to make a little button here really quick for us to use. Boom, we already have the kind of Pet Simulator button. This is going to be what we want to make shiny. And I mean, like you can see in the rank rewards on Pet Sim, like this thing has this little shine move across it every now and then. It just kind of tweens across there. Okay, boom. So yeah, there's like our rewards button. Pretty sweet looking. But actually, I think to make this shine, we're going to need something with like a custom gradient on it. I think what the play is to make that little shine is to actually exit out of Roblox really quick and open up Figma. Figma is a really great tool for anything you're doing with UI. So I just use this because you can like make shapes and like images super easily. It's a lot easier than Photoshop and a lot easier to understand. But what we're actually going to want to do, I think, is just add in a square. So I'll do this. I'm going to make it probably 400 by 400. All we need to do is add in like a good gradient on this. So let's do a fill. Let's do a gradient. I think we're going to need several stops. We want these all to be white. And then we want these ones on the edge to be opaque like that. And then I think we just want to drag it across like this, something like that. So we'll kind of just move it around until it looks pretty much like what Pet Sim is doing. We just want it to be able to like pan across the image really quick. And you'll see this like shine just go swing, swing, just animate right across there. Yeah, I think it looks good. So then we'll just hit export and export this image. Okay, and then we'll hop back into Roblox and just inside this button, we're going to throw in an image label right here. And we're just going to call this shine or something. And then we'll just we'll put that image right onto this. Okay, so uploaded the image. The background transparency needs to be set to 1 and boom, there it is. So that's great. Shine, anchor point, 0, 0, size, position, blah, blah, blah. Put that right in the middle, basically. Anyway, this needs an aspect ratio constraint to be 1, just so that it doesn't get into a weird spot. And then we probably want this to be 1, maybe even 2. Like we want this to be, 2, 0, 2, 0. Like the entire size of the image. And then we'll just make sure Clips Descendants is on there. Okay, we're actually going to put this in the frame. Yeah, there we go. And then that way we can do the label as like above that in the Z index. And so then it'll be behind the text. And inside this frame, we'll hit Clips Descendants here. And that way it'll keep it locked inside of the button only. And so then I think we can kind of see if we drag this, like this is what it'll basically look like. We'll go shing, 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 and it'll be. But we will want to set this right here to be -0.5 so that it's off the screen. And then if we set it to 0.5, it'll go into the middle. And if we set it to 1.5, it'll go across. Because what that means we can do is just throw in a local script here in the screen GUI and then go ahead and tween this. So this is going to be shine tweener. We will just make sure we want to grab the tween service and then we'll get the GUI, which is the parent of the script. Local buttons, GUI.image button. Cool, cool. We'll also say local shine. So the shine part of the button is going to be button.frame.shine. So we need tween info too. We need to find this to make sure it actually goes across the button. And we might have to be a little weird with this to try to get it to look good. So for now, I'm just going to test out a few things. Let's see, easing style. I think in circular would be a good option here. Enum.easing direction, probably in out. I'll have it repeat forever and then not reverse. We don't really need to add that, but might as well. And then we will just say tween service create. On the shine, we will say tween info is info, and then property table is position equal a new udim, and basically we'll move it all the way over to the right side where we can't even see it, which will be 1.5 and then 0.5 there. Oh, and also before this starts, we're going to need to make sure this image is all the way on the left side of this, so we'll just say .position equals udim2 from scale -0.5, 0.5, cool. I think we just do play there. Let's see what this does for us. Okay, yeah, so that's a little too fast. You can see right there, it's a little too fast. So let's go tweak it. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. One thing I'm noticing here is that it is probably still going too fast and it might be starting too fast. I think I want it to start slow. So we'll set that to in right there, or not 0.5. We'll just set it to 1. I think that's pretty great, because if this button is just over here on the side of your screen, even just like over here, I mean, that's just going to draw your eye to it. It just makes it look pretty interesting. So I guess one other problem here, which we're going to go ahead and tweak this right now, is see the corners right here are not getting clipped out. That's because clip descendants does not factor in UI corners when you throw them on there. So the way we can just fix this really quick is actually changing the class of this frame, which I have this sweet plugin called Convert. It's reclass. So I can just click on that and hit the frame and then change this to a canvas group. Instead of a frame, if we do a canvas group with this, basically if this is a canvas group, the UI corner will work and it won't make a weird, like hard corner on the image when it goes in and out. But this gradient will apply to everything in this frame. But if we want to fix this text, which is not exactly looking how we want it to, I think actually within this frame, we're going to need another frame. Because this UI gradient is applying to everything right now, which is kind of a problem. So we're just going to put this behind everything else. It'll be the background. It'll be the actual color of this. And then I think on this frame here, we're actually going to say background transparency like that. But this frame will be just the background. So we can just scale it up again like that and should be great. Otherwise, the gradient will cover up the shine bar here and you actually won't see it at all. There you have it. There's a shiny button just from Pet Simulator 99 from a bunch of the other games you know and love. It looks super good. It's a really easy animation to do. And this is a very simple implementation of it also. Like you could get pretty crazy with how you want to animate your buttons. I've done that in a few videos before. I'll probably make some more videos about that. But for now, this is a very simple version, but you can just take the code behind this. You can just take this code right here and then apply it to buttons however you want. You know, when there's a new thing in the rewards, you know, you can make the shine go across, do whatever. But the important thing is now you know how to make the shine image and now you know how to set it up at least in a very basic way to make it go across your buttons and your UIs. So thanks for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it and make sure you subscribe. Subscribing helps me know you guys are liking the videos and helps me make more of them. I've got a lot of projects and stuff I'm working on right now, but knowing that you guys care about the videos and that you guys want them to come out helps me to make more of them. Also, I have a Discord server now, so if you want to join that, we're just talking all the time. You know, people are showing off their UIs in there, people are showing off their games in there, and it's a fun place to hang out. And there's a lot of cool developers in there already, so if you want to join in and come talk to me and come talk to these other guys, you know, we're here to help you out with your projects if you need it. Join in the Discord, links below. And also, guys, if you did make it to the end of the video, there is a model link for this in the description below. So if you are having problems, please download the model, import it into Roblox. You can get this exact thing right here. Take care. Laters.